Well, hey folks, we've got some more Atlas unboxing coming up right now on Eric's Trains. All right, so I just got two new arrivals from Atlas, at least two boxes. So we're going to check each of these out today. Now this one says Gunderson Maxi 4. So we'll check that out first, and then we've got something really special in this box. All right, and for today's unboxing from my knife collection, we'll be using this guy. This is a Victorinox Equestrian. It's got a little horse on it and a horseshoe. So, as you might have guessed, its specialty is that it has a hoof cleaning instrument. How cool is that? And then it's got a knife and, a can opener, corkscrew, leather punch, and then tweezers and toothpick. So there it is, the Victorinox Equestrian. Anyway, let's get into this one. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so get this out of the packing peanuts. They really got it tight in there. Okay. And there it is. It's a set of pink Gunderson well cars. How cool is that? O-Scale Gunderson Maxi 4, item number 3003056. TTX Company on track for a cure, number 732301, 3-rail. And this is a Master Series box, so this is not XMTH. This is OG Atlas, which is good. I've got a lot of these in my collection, these type of die-cast metal well cars that Atlas makes, and they are spectacular. If you don't have any of these Atlas die-cast metal well cars in your collection yet, what are you waiting for? They're just incredibly well built and incredibly detailed. So let's see. Yep. Got these little pieces in there to keep them stable during transit. And even with that, this little piece fell off, so I'll have to find out where that goes and reattach it. These are incredibly well detailed, but they're also very delicate, so you have to be careful with them. Okay, that piece goes right there. So I'll just pop that back in place. I'll probably CA glue that down just to make sure it stays in place, but yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that detailing. And it's all metal. Very, very, if any, plastic on these things. Die-cast metal and etched metal. Just gorgeous. And that is a cool paint scheme, I gotta say. Got little handprints all over it. I guess that's part of the breast cancer cure thing. Very cool. Yeah, I want to underscore that Atlas cars, especially the OG Atlas stuff, amazingly detailed, but they're also pretty delicate, so you got to be careful with them. They're definitely not meant for kids, and if you're a klutz like me, you'll always need some CA glue standing by. Just beautiful. All metal. Look at all those handprints. That's really cool. And as you might have guessed, these couple up together to form a 3-unit piece. They've also got these optional pieces here, and these are these pieces right here, the connecting pieces. So they've got the receiving piece here, and then, or the female end, if you will, and then they've got the male end right there. I'm not sure what those are for. I don't know if it's if you want to get them coupled closer. Let me find out. I don't see any instructions. I'm guessing these are probably if you want to have these things. There's 4 of these. And I'm guessing you swap these out. They're probably to bring the trucks in closer for closer coupling. That's what I'm guessing. If I find out differently, I'll let you know. All right, now these are passenger cars, but they're not just any old passenger cars. Okay, so Horizon passenger car 3-rail, item number 3007031-5, Amtrak Phase 6, number 54529. And there's 3 of these. So some Amtrak passenger cars, Horizon passenger cars. And look at those. These are gorgeous. Wow. There's another one. Doesn't look like they have passengers in there, so we'll have to add some. The future of model railroading is here. And there's number 3. Okay, got another unboxing. This came in a few days after what you've already seen. Also from Atlas, and I think this might be one of the new 53-foot containers, I think, that go in the well car that you just saw. Yeah. So this is a Canadian Pacific O-scale CIMC 53-foot container, road number 234456, with a model number of 3002099-4. There were 3 other road numbers they made for this, which I am also getting. But there's the first one. So when I run the well cars today, we'll have this in there, among others. Looks great. And these do come with, yep, there it is. There's a little baggie, and in there you'll get the standoffs that go, you can either put them on the top or the bottom. I usually put them on the bottom, and then you can stack them in the well cars, and those little standoffs help them interlock with each other so they don't fall off. All right, and here are those new well cars on the layout, and man, these things just look amazing. So here's that new container that just came in. The other ones I already owned. Now these things are about 15.5 inches long, and each of these cars weighs about 2 pounds, which is saying a lot considering how minimalist these well cars are. I mean, they're no joke. They're pretty darn heavy. Now I was right. These additional couplings that came in the box, these can be swapped out for the ones that are on there when you get them out of the box, and that will bring the cars a little closer together and make them a little more realistic, but it will also increase the minimum required curve. Now Atlas states the minimum curve is 0.54, but the minimum recommended curve is 0.72, and I imagine if you put these on there and draw them even closer, it'll be even higher, probably like 0.81 or 0.90 or something like that, so I'm going to leave them as is. But yeah, these things look amazing, and up close they look even better. And even through video, you're probably not seeing these things as beautiful as they are in person, but trust me, they are absolutely gorgeous. And here are those Amtrak passenger cars, and these look outstanding as well. Now, I would never say that these are the best passenger cars that Atlas makes. They're certainly nothing compared to the Atlas California Zephyr passenger cars, which are superb, but they're very nice. I'd probably say, you know, in terms of comparing them to Lionel, they're probably a notch below the Lionel 21-inch passenger cars as far as add-on details and stuff like that. A lot of the detailing is molded in, but that's okay because these are also less expensive than the Lionel 21-inch passenger cars, which is always a good thing. So each of these is about 20 3/4 inches long, and each car weighs about 2 pounds 5 ounces. Die-cast metal trucks and couplers. Each truck does have a plastic add-on piece to give it a little more detailing, and then they've got some add-on grab irons here and there and some add-on detail to the bottom of the car, but most of the detailing is molded into the body, and that's okay. Got some nice diaphragms at the ends of the cars. Now, out of the box, these do not have passengers on the interior. I went ahead and added passengers to this car. It wasn't too hard. I just had to take out, I think it was 6 or 8 screws, open it up, put the passengers in, and close it back up. But don't bend over backwards trying to get passengers in these cars, because the truth is, these windows are pretty narrow. They're also slightly frosted. The lighting inside is not terribly bright, which is just fine. And so you can't really see the passengers that well at all. And so, you know, if you really want to, you can do it. But again, I wouldn't worry about it. If you're afraid of opening up the cars and stuff like that, just don't worry about it. Nobody's going to notice except maybe you. Now, one thing I do like, I think I showed it during the unboxing, there's this switch on the bottom, and that controls the red marker lights at the end of each car. Now, there's indentations for the lights at each end, but only the indentations at the end of the car where you would have forward travel at the back of the car. Those actually have red LEDs in there, and you can activate those with this switch here. And that means that whatever car is the last car of the train, you can activate those lights, and then you have those marker lights at the end of the train, which is very nice. But yeah, these are great. Now, in between the unboxing and what you're seeing now, I ran these cars around the layout to break them in. I ran them for about 2 hours, and I had zero problems with these cars. They've been rock solid. So, you know, they're less expensive than the Lionel 21-inch passenger cars. They're very reliable, easy to run. You can put passengers in here, but you don't have to. I mean, these are just win-win all around. I really like these. So we're going to end this video by taking these new passenger cars as well as the new Well cars for a spin around the layout, and that'll do it for today. So I'm Eric Siegel. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, enjoy the ride, and I'll see you next time.
Dispatcher, how's my track look? Are we still clear ahead? Over. That's affirmative. You have a clear track. Over. Very good. On schedule. Now. Still clear all the way? Over. That's affirmative. Clear ahead. Over. Thank you, dispatcher. Clear signal ahead. Out.
To discuss this model and any other O-Gauge trains, check out the O-Gauge Railroading online forum at ogrforum.ogaugerr.com.